XRP price action gives confidence after major sale on macro reports occurred. Meanwhile, data suggests that XRP price surge has been depending on the positive outcomes from the long-running Ripple lawsuit. Moreover, Hoskinson prepares himself for backlash should Ripple settlement rumors he fueled come to nothing. Will Kevin O Leary's ongoing feud with Ripple CTO result to something critical? If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced today. The week of macroeconomic data and key economic decisions is coming to an end. While some are still being released, the main events concluded yesterday with the Fed rate decision and additional remarks from the regulator's head, Jerome Powell. The sell-off that has traditionally accompanied the event on financial markets, particularly crypto, did not abate this time. Although no major crypto assets were spared, some, such as XRP, showed encouraging price action. XRP thus managed to hold an important support level at 38 cents per token despite ending the trading day with a loss. This level is crucial from both a psychological and a technical standpoint. If XRP remains stable at this level, the token price could rise to 47 cents. At the same time, the current price places XRP sixth on CoinMarketCap's list of the top cryptocurrencies by capitalization. The further direction of the XRP quotes will depend, as always, on fundamental and technical factors. If we're talking about the fundamentals, it's undoubtedly the positive development for crypto in the SEC versus Ripple court case, as well as the favorable market climate. As for the technical picture, in addition to the need to consolidate above the 38 cents line, XRP needs Bitcoin dominance to decrease. After this happens, there should be volatility in altcoins' price and an influx of investors' money outflowing from BTC. Ripple's native crypto, XRP, has managed to keep up with the increased selling pressure in the digital asset market. The price of XRP has been based on the outcome of the long-running Ripple lawsuit. However, data suggests that whales have been accumulating XRP while the largest digital assets have been experiencing volatility. According to a report, the supply of XRP whale addresses held has increased from 16.7% to 18.3% in the last 5 weeks. This directly indicates that whales benefited directly from the recent market collapse of the FTX. The XRP network experienced a significant spike in the second week of December, according to data. This has been recorded as one of the biggest price pumps against the rest of the crypto markets. However, this is the largest increase in XRP price since late September and early October. However, when the XRP price fell, crypto whale addresses holding 100,000 to 10 million XRP tokens went on a buying spree. According to the report, this jump happened quickly. Data suggests that this XRP price run could happen again soon, as whales continue to add more XRP to their addresses. In the last 24 hours, the price of XRP has increased by more than 2%. It is trading at an average price of 38 cents at the video time. The summary judgment ruling in the long-running XRP versus SEC lawsuit is expected soon. As the lawsuit nears its conclusion, various speculations by experts and investors are flooding the market. However, it is expected that Ripple will have an advantage over the SEC. According to XRP holders' lawyer, John Deaton, the XRP lawsuit is more important than ever for the SEC after the commission failed to identify the SBF-led fraud. However, the U.S. District Court granted both parties' requested motion. SEC asked the court to set a deadline of January 4, 2023 by which non-parties in the XRP lawsuit must ask to seal any portions of the summary judgment. Please guys, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. According to a tweet from Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson today, he appears to have made peace with the potential embarrassment and backlash from the XRP community if rumors of a Ripple settlement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission prove false. Let's see if the rumors I heard are right about the XRP resolution, Hoskinson tweeted, might have some egg on my face. It comes after the Cardano founder revealed in an unexpected Ask Me Anything session on December 10th that he had heard rumors that Ripple would settle with the SEC on December 15th. Notably, Hoskinson's comments sparked wild speculation among XRP supporters. However, Fox Business reporter Eleanor Terrett debunked the rumors as false, citing sources close to the matter as reported by the Crypto Basic. Unsurprisingly, this has landed Hoskinson in the crosshairs of several XRP supporters, with many taking advantage of the opportunity to troll the Cardano founder. One Twitter user retweeted Hoskinson's tweet today, saying the rumor sounded like a grand conspiracy. In addition, Hoskinson described claims from XRP community members of a conflict of interest between William Hinman and Ethereum as a grand conspiracy in October. A settlement between Ripple and the SEC in the nearly 2 years long case now seems unlikely, according to pro-XRP attorney Jeremy Hogan, who has been following the case. Hogan claims this is because both parties have seen everything from each other at this point. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse previously asserted that Ripple would only settle if the SEC provided clarity for XRP. Meanwhile, as previously reported, a settlement is not the preferred option for the crypto community. David Gokhstein, the founder of Gokhstein Media, described it as the worst possible outcome. This is due to the fact that, while it may provide clarity for XRP, it does not compel the SEC to provide regulatory clarity for the rest of the market. Furthermore, David Schwartz, the Ripple blockchain's chief technology officer, CTO, reacted angrily to a claim by popular Canadian businessman Kevin O Leary, who testified 2 days ago before the U.S. Senate that Binance took FTX out of business. Schwartz described O'Leary as being shameless with lies in the face of counter-evidence. The CTO further argued that if Binance had anything to do with FTX collapsing, it was a public service for exposing the FTX fraud and saving more people from falling victim. Notably, earlier this week, Binance critic O'Leary admitted on live television that he received $15 million from FTX to promote the bankrupt company. In a recent 11-part thread, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao chastised the paid FTX spokesperson for aligning with a fraudster. Zhao also cited a number of reprehensible lavish spending activities carried out by FTX that drained customer funds. Binance CEO went on to say, FTX spent money on Miami Stadium, multiple Super Bowl ads, baseball referees, F1, not to mention massive political donations, and luxury real estate. Sam invested in friends in high places, from media to policymakers to celebrities. And he used that network to manipulate public opinion, including attacking me and others in the industry. Interestingly, Zhao believes that multiple attacks on him and Binance are the result of his Chinese heritage. As a result, he clarified that he is a Canadian and that Binance is not a Chinese company. Furthermore, Mr. O'Leary is not the only celebrity who believes Binance played a role in FTX's demise. Kim.com, a crypto influencer, has repeatedly lobbied Binance in favor of FTX. We remember that XRP is listed in Binance, however, XRP is not listed in other exchanges like Coinbase. Now we will give the winner of the 200 XRP. The winner is on screen. Congratulations. If you have not won, do not worry. We will have a similar giveaway on December 31st. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.